Hello YouTube. So today I figured I would go and do a little unboxing for you guys. And basically I went to Amazon and got myself a couple of things. And the first one is Wasabi power batteries. They're for one of my cameras. It's a Fujifilm X10. It's a small camera. And basically these are they're aftermarket, but they're pretty highly rated and they're pretty inexpensive too. They're like $10. So let's see what we can do to open this bad boy up. Not very sealed. And I apologize for that squeaking or jarring sounds that you hear. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Just move the microphone a little closer so you can actually hear it better. That's pretty cool. These little guys are $10 each, but they hold the charge pretty long. Nice. See? Wasabi BTR-KLIC 704. Doesn't really matter, but you can always look for it on Amazon. And this here is the charger. With a little car charger that, I don't know. If you need to use in the car, there you go. And a British plug. Well, I'm not sure if this is British, but doesn't seem like it's American by any stretch of the imagination. Ah, there we go. American plug. There we go. Bam. Pop that bad boy in. Slide these guys in. And you're good to go. The reason why I bought this was I lost my original charger. And on the day that this guy arrived, guess what? I found my original charger. So I got two chargers. Yay. Okay. Let's see here. We'll just move this stuff out the way. Let's see. Let's do something nice. Boring. Can any of you guess what it is? An envelope. Yeah. Such tingly, crinkly goodness. These are lens caps. You screw them on the back of your lenses for your DSLR. And these are cheap. These are like $3. Nikon will charge you, because these are for Nikon lenses, Nikon will charge you about, I think it's like $10 to $15 for a simple bit of plastic. So I paid like $5, not even like $3. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Well, it's not extremely. I think it's cool. It looks like a little Oreo cookie, but it's not extremely like, oh my god, this is amazing construction. Like, you could tell it costs like 30 cents to make it, but that's okay. And these are for DX lenses, not FX. DX are crop sensor lenses. FX are full frame lenses. Full frame lenses are extremely expensive, whereas DX are pretty inexpensive. And if you want to learn more about Nikon lenses and things like that, I'll put a link in my description to this guy called The Angry Photographer, and all he does is talk about Nikon and Nikon lenses and things like that. So I like the little sound right there. Pretty cool. It goes right here. Right out the way. Okay, now let's get to more fun things, shall we? We'll be using no, I'm not cutting your hair, but I will be using a scissor. Let's see now. Oh my, what could this be? Let's see. Pull it back ever so gingerly. Wow. I know what these are. I'm sure many of you guys and gals can guess what that is already. I don't like rubber bands. I think they're a waste of time. Try my patience. And they hurt when they snap. So, get rid of these suckers. Oh, what's this? Testing team. Join our testing team. Get free products. Give us your feedback. Ah. This is my little card wallet. Now I can just open it. Just the focus right here. Actually, you know what? look at that. It actually comes with little labels so you can label your cards. We won't need that, but it's nice to have. There we go. A little card wallet. Cute. Very small. I wonder what this is. Oh. I know what this is. This is for your lens. So you can clean your lens with Echo Fuse. Definitely be trying that out. Alright. Definitely don't think we'll be using this anytime soon. Garbage goes. And look at that. PNY 16 gigs. Got a few of them here actually. 32 gigs. Got them for cheap. They're like, I think like 15 bucks each. No, not even cheaper than that. I'm telling you, you gotta keep an eye on Amazon when they come out with sales, because one day they'll have a sale and then next thing you know, it's like poof, gone. It's like, where did it go? I wasn't ready. No, come back. Alright, we'll just put this bad boy in here. I simply love having organization. Yep. Okay. So let's get this bad boy out of here. And only because I love the sound of plastic and paper, and I'll try not to make it too loud. Not sure if I succeeded that time, but I think you get my point. There we go. And yes, what you don't see on camera is the little trash bag I have to collect all my refuse as I go through this. Man, there's got to be an easier way of taking these bad boys out. You would think, anyway. Let's see. Oh. Man, these are some tight little pockets. Har. They had 64 gigs as well. I chose not to get them because the majority of shoots that I do, I use a D7000, and the majority of shoots that I do they don't even fill up a 16 gig card, to be honest with you. You only start worrying about 32 gigs or 64 gigs when you're actually doing video, like what I'm doing right now. In fact, you shouldn't use SD cards for video. They actually have specific video recorders. One of them that comes to mind is the Atmos Ninja 2. And what that does is it hooks directly into your camera if your camera has an HDMI out, and you plug in a hard drive into the Atmos 2, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, feel free to correct me. But you plug it into the Atmos 2, and what it does, it takes the signal directly from the center of the camera and puts it directly to the hard drive. So what winds up happening is your videos are no longer compressed. You get a lot more color information, and you get a lot more. You get a lot larger file size. But if you're a pro video maker or you're making documentaries or things like that, you would use that. Now, when you're buying the hard drives, you have to buy like 100 gig or 200 gig drive, perfectly solid state. So you wouldn't even need like memory cards. But that's just for future consideration. That's not what I plan to be doing. I plan to be taking a lot of pictures, as you'll see with this unboxing, because we haven't even gotten to the fun part yet. Actually, there's something else coming after this. This is 16 gig. I think it should go over here. I'm not trying to be segregated, but I like to know which side of my 16 gig and which side of my 32 gigs. But in actuality, I probably will mix them up while I'm on a shoot, and that's okay too. There's no such thing as a perfect human. No such thing. You can try to be as best as you can, or to be as good as you can, but no such thing as perfect. Okay, this guy's got to be a 16. All right. This is kind of tedious, but oh, and I dropped it. Oh my. Okay. Guess it heard me. It's like, no, I'm not tedious. I'm just gonna become an extra pain. All right, 32 gig. Oh, did I miss something? No, my friend. You know what? It's not even bothering anyone there. I'll just leave it in there for now. Got another. Yeah, this is the last memory card. Like I said, I have a bunch of other memory cards too, which I'm going to put in this wallet. But for now, that's what I have. So there we go. Little memory wallet all filled up. Nice and cute. I'm afraid though, like this kind of pouch would get lost really easily. All right, so now that we're done with that, let's take a look at what other stuff. I think I know what this is. I think, again, knowing and being sure of are two separate things, but we'll see. Feel like a zipper or something? Here we go. Duh. All right. These are, that's cute. All right. Oh look, another lens cloth. Definitely that. When you're on shoots, microfiber lens cloths are your friends, especially when you're, changing lenses or whatever. You're trying to get the dust off. These are really cool. All right, these are. Sorry, that was kind of jarring. Okay. All right, so what these are lens caps for the front of your lenses. So whereas these go on the back of your lenses and protect like all the sensitive little electronic pins and things like that, these go on the front of your lenses, and they have a little a little string right there. Let me see if we can, I don't know if you can focus in into that. See, these have a little string right there. So they actually tie to your camera, or actually tie to the lens so you don't lose it, which is pretty cool. All right. What a bunch of these for cheap. These also, four? Oh, I thought I ordered 5. But nope, I guess it's 4. These were like, I think like $2 a piece. Nikon sells their lens caps for like $25 each. These are $2. Go figure. Save yourself some money. Don't believe the hype. Alright, so we're going to put these bad boys right here. They won't bother anyone. Now then, the fun part. Now, I remember a few, like 2 videos ago, I said, hey, you know, get a new camera. I want you to guess what it is. So right now we're going to guess. Well, we don't have to guess. We actually going to open it up. Naturally, I took off the address off the box because, you know, privacy reasons and all that other stuff. All right, cool. So I feel bad. I already robbed you guys of the original, like, unboxing, but hopefully you'll forgive me of that, and, you know, we'll enjoy it. All right, so let's see what we got in here. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Now then, ooh, what is that? The Fujifilm X30. So just a brief history. I bought the X10 back in 2012 for, I don't know, like $600. And for a very long time, you know, I used the camera a little bit, and then I'm like, it's not all that. So I said, you know what, screw it, let me go sell it. So my fiance, who's an actual professional photographer, she said, no, you actually had it set to manual focus. And ever since then, I've been doing great pictures. So I actually wound up selling the X10, and I upgraded to the X30. The reason why is that the X30 has Wi-Fi capabilities and a couple other cool things, but it's basically the same camera. I think it's a 1 inch, or it's like a 1 inch or 2/3 of an inch sensor in the back. It's 12 megapixels, and it's a pretty sturdy body from what I've seen. And there I go, dropping it. Okay, now for the unboxing. I'm horrible when it comes to you know, putting boxes apart. Okay, so here we have a Fujifilm, in a language I don't know. Oh wait, visit our website to see detailed instructions for the camera. Oh, cool. So I gotta go to the web to view a camera. All right. What's this? Owner's manual, basic operations. Oh, who are we kidding? I'm a man. I don't read directions. All right. The great reveal. Oh, wow. This thing is one solid camera. My goodness. The X10 is nowhere near that. Got the cute little little strap so you can look like a tourist. That's cool. I can dig it. It's got a really anemic looking plug for here. I wonder if I can just. It's pretty freaking anemic. Look at that. Look at that. That's anemic. Okay. What's this? Oh. A battery! Yay, I have batteries. NP95. The old X10 used NP45, which is like half the width. Actually, NP45 used batteries like this. Exact same. NP45, NP95. Double the weight and heft. That's good. That's real good. Okay, what's this? Appears to be some kind of clip thing to attach your strap to the two pieces on the side, I guess. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, what's this? A USB charging cable. And of course it has to be like one of those chintzy little charging cables. Here, let me see if I can zoom in on you. Yeah, look at that. Oh boy. Okay. Some things don't change, some things do. Alright, what's this? Ah, is this the charger? Look at that. It's a USB charger. So you got to plug the USB into the wall to charge it. It doesn't come with its own standalone thing. Yeah, let me. Hey, that's interesting. Okay. Nothing else in there, huh? Okay. No pot of gold. We're not going to Narnia. Alright, let me just do a little brief little cleanup over here. Put this bad boy to the side. Alright. Man, I'm really excited to get this camera. It's a point and shoot camera, but it's got a lot of good features to it. Wow, that thing is beefy. That is beefy. Look at that. That's beefy. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the heft. I like the weight. It feels like a camera. You know, it doesn't feel like like a point and shoot. It feels like I'm a professional. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, let's put these guys aside because invariably I know they're gonna get lost. So I'm gonna put them right to the side. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put all this stuff in this. There we go. There we go. All right. And just for here, let me zoom in. Just for a size comparison, here's what the X10 looks like next to its younger brother. It's still beefy, but as you notice, it's plastic molding. This one feels like there's metal inside here. I could be wrong, but I like how they machined it. Okay, let's fire this bad boy up. So naturally, there's a little. Here, let me just. Okay, pops right in. I should probably put a memory card in there. Get one of our beefy 32 gig guys, and we'll probably probably gonna, there we go. Come on out. Okay. All right. And I bet you it's gonna be like, oh, it hasn't been charged yet, which is totally fine. All right, so generally to turn these cameras on, you have to pop this cap. I like this cover too. So the one that the X10 came with was kind of flimsy. Oh, look at that. I didn't do any customizations. I'll do that later, but wow, that's pretty cool. Let's see what it did. Nice. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put this bad boy through the paces. It's got the little video thing. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what this bad boy does. All right. Well, anyway, um, I think that's it for my unboxing video. I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna set this up. The next video you see, you're actually gonna see me put this puppy through its paces. So yes, stay tuned for that. I'm glad you can join me for this journey. And as always, tingle on, my friends.